Howdy everyone. Today is the 11th of February 2021. Okay. And right now I'm about to jump onto exercise 7.25. Okay, this is it right here. And we've been doing this problem a couple of times, except that this time around we'll be using a different approach. Okay, and what we are required to do is to write a method for solving a quadratic equation using the following header. Okay, so the coefficients of a quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0 are passed to the array equation. Okay, and the real roots are stored in the roots. Okay, variable. The method returns the number of real roots. The method returns the number of real roots. See programming 3.1 on how to solve a quadratic equation. You know what? I don't want to assume that people do have this textbook. What I want to do is to jump onto exercise 3.1, which I don't even know on which page is it. Okay, seems like we close now though. 3.1. So here's 3.1. I am not planning on going through it. You can pause the video, read it through. Okay, while what I'll be doing in the meantime is to jump onto my IDE. Okay, let's get back to throw 5. Okay. So here's the deal. I want to have a variable called double equation no double. This is the array that will hold the coefficients. System.out.print. Get the heck out of my way. Now I've got to prompt the user. By hook or crook, I am going to do, or rather make at least 5 exercises during the day. Okay, I'll then see what to do later, depending on how energetic will I be then. Okay, now that I've retrieved those 3 coefficients, I want to create my roots array. Number of roots. is equals to, I want to solve quadratic. Okay, and I haven't yet created that method. Solve quadratic equation. Oh, there we go again. My niece is crying. I've got to find a way to stop her. Okay, so here's the deal. What I'll do is I'll only write. Oh gosh. Okay, so what I'll do is I will write the method header here. Public static int solve quadratic. I'll put, of course, we're taking a double array called equation and another array called roots. And another array called roots. So sorry for that. I had to. There was a person greeting. Okay, so I had to give him attention. Otherwise, should have thought of I'm being arrogant. Okay, can you imagine how unacceptable it is to greet someone and find that that person takes you for granted to an extent that he or she doesn't even bother greeting you back. Okay, anyways, let's continue. Let's deal with this later. Solve quadratic. Solve, not solve. Again, why? Oh, I've got to typecast this to a byte. Okay, the next thing for me to do to simply go if number of fruits is equals to 2. I'll simply go system.out.print I'll simply go oh gosh, really, this is blowing my work. It's blowing away my work. Okay, my papers to be specific. Okay, oh, let's see what else. Oh, in fact, I wanna use printf right here, and I wanna go there. Roots. Point 2 F point 2 F Yep. Okay, number of root roots 1 roots. Hey, you guys, I really cannot stand people who happen to talk 99% of the time And that is the problem that I'm facing here with my neighbor. She never stops talking. I'm not saying this because I'm recording right now and she's getting on my way. No, it's not because of that. I mean, if only you guys were here, you'd see that. I don't know, maybe someday I'll find a way to show her to you. She never stops talking, and that can be super annoying. Okay, so now if number of root is equals to 1, system.out.print f again. Oops. There is only roots. .2f. Again, I need a percentage here. Okay, what else? Oh, now I want to pass two things. Number of roots at 0. Else, we know that we've got no solution else. System.out.print there are no roots. Okay, let's see. Oh, now it's time to implement the core of this exercise. And again, that's why they told us to refer to exercise 3.1, because that's where they that is where they told us how to go about implementing the quadratic equation. Okay, so right here what I'll do is equation eqn dot, I'm checking if this is not 3, then we have a problem. 10 minus 1. Okay, suppose it was 3, then I'll create my discriminant, not ninant. I don't know if that is correct. It's spelled discriminant. It's not. Discriminant, it doesn't matter anyways. This is in English class. So I'll put equation. I wanna put a squared, or discriminant, it's actually b squared minus 4ac, right? Yeah. So we gotta put b squared minus 4ac minus 4 times a times c. I hope that is clear to everyone. Okay, now if this and in fact if discriminant is negative, then you know that there are no roots. We're dealing with complex numbers, but I don't wanna go there, okay? So else if a discriminant is exactly equals to 0, then we have 1 or root. So I'll simply go roots at 0 is equals to it will be minus b over 2a. That is exactly what it will be. So minus b over 2 times a. Am I right? Of course I am. Oh, a isn't written like that. It's the first element on our array. We will then return 1. You know what, rather than having let me do things this way. Rather than having to have multiple return statements, let me do things this way. Else so root so it's gonna be minus b so it's gonna be minus b it's gonna be minus b plus minus b over 2a plus square root of square root of discriminant divided by 2a. I always strongly suggest people to use brackets on problems like this one. Why? You can easily make mistakes because of not understanding the precedence of operators. Okay. So over 2a. Okay, for our second value, instead of a plus, we'll simply use a minus for our second root right there. Again, if you understand math, this will be easy, and if you don't, please jump on to. Let me show it to you guys again. This right here. Okay, this is it. Okay, again, this is super simple, you guys. As you can see, it doesn't even have an asterisk. Okay, meaning it's a piece of cake. Number of roots is equals to 2, and then finally we return number of roots. That should be pretty much it, everyone. Let's see if we hit the run button, what we get. Let me try to use this sample run here. There are 2 roots, minus 0.3. 81, okay, and minus 2.62, as you can see. Okay, now let's try this number here. Okay, we have 1 root, which is that. Lastly, if we try that, there are no roots. Okay, that should be it for this tutorial, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.